My name is Premila Singh. I'm one of the organizers of Jaipur Kala Chaupal. I'm an organizer plus an artist. And I look upon myself more of an artist rather than an organizer. And most of the artists who have come here are close personal friends of mine. And I have attended many residencies abroad. And they are more than happy to come to India and participate in the Jaipur Kala Chaupal.
Can you tell us something on this art?
Yes, this art I have created specifically for Jaipur Kala Chaupal. It is a commemoration to the 4 rivers which have vanished into the desert of Rajasthan. The first river which everybody knows about is the river Saraswati, and it was considered a mythological river, and there was no proof that it ever existed. But recently they are finding proof of the fact that it vanished under the desert. The other 3 are Luni, Hakar, and I'm not very clear about the name of the 4th river. But I have painted the 4 rivers in 4 different colors. I do a lot of abstract work. I love long flowing lines. And in this particular piece, I have used the actual desert of the sand and mixed it with my paints to create a desert-like effect. And I have given it a texture which is reminiscent of the desert of Rajasthan. I have also used marble powder because marble is a big industry in Jaipur, and by mixing it in my pigments, I have tried to create all these new textures.
Yeah. So how your journey starts with art?
My journey with art, I should say, it's my love for art started when I was a young child, and it has continued right through my life, whether I have worked or studied or run my business and lived in South Africa where I lived for 20 years. And I just paint every day. I paint for 3-4 hours early in the morning. I get up at 4:30. And before my day starts and I do other multifarious activities, I just paint. And if I don't paint, I feel my day has gone waste. So in South Africa, I painted all the tribal people, and gradually over a period of time, I got very influenced by African art. So I have done a series of abstract paintings using bold African colors, the rich African colors. And now I am completely enamored by abstract art, which actually has a universal language. It has no context to any particular nation, any particular boundary created by politics or socio-economic strata or any other dissenting factor. I feel art should have a universal language, and abstract art actually gives universality.
So apart from the artistic background of being a colorful life, how you come with the idea of having a JKC here?
JKC was conceived by Ram Pratap Diggi, who was very, very keen to kickstart art festival and have it to the level, make it up to the level of the literary festival at some stage. So the idea actually originated with him. I had an exhibition last year where I invited 12 international artists to work on a theme of carbon 12, because I felt the environment pollution in Delhi was becoming a big question mark. So I invited 12 personal friends of mine to come, international friends to come to Diggi Palace and paint on this theme, which got a lot of attention, a lot of media attention, and we had the exhibition in Delhi. And I personally feel that art should be dedicated to a cause. Maybe it doesn't bring total focus, but through art, it brings some kind of focus to a social problem. I actually understood this when in 2015, I was invited to exhibit my work along with 11 other international artists at UNESCO in Paris. So I was staying in Lithuania at a place called Palanga near the Baltic Sea, and 12 of us stayed there for about 6 weeks and painted together. And when I heard the passionate utterances of European artists, and I was exposed to European art, I suddenly understood that art without a social cause is meaningless. In our own studios, we paint what we think, what we see, what impinges on our mind. But when we are collected together, a common topic, a common theme, and especially of social relevance has a great impact. So that's how I have started organizing a residency with a particular theme of water.
So, do you enjoy how organizing the stuff?
And
Multiple artists, right?
the idea was joyful. The organizing was hard work, but the end result is brilliant. That's the way I look at it, and I sincerely hope all the people who come to the exhibition, who see the excellent installation art, which has been conceived by my daughter, Linika Jacob, and who's put her heart and soul into the Jaipur Kala Chaupal. I think I had visualized it to a certain level, but she has taken it to a great length, and I'm very proud of her and very proud of the work she's put in.
Are we hoping another year or next year?
I sincerely hope we are already getting invitations to hold this kind of work nationally as well as internationally, but I'm definitely confident that we will have it again next year. I'm quite confident.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Just make one.
Yeah. Is that good enough?
You just need to say
I think.
three words. Jaipur Kala Chaupal.
Okay.
That's it.
Everybody represents the water, I'm representing the desert.
Yeah.